just do it for like maybe ongoing.
Yeah.
Just to support, because there's a lot of people that's here in the Goodness Square that need food as well, need support.
Yeah.
They need help in regards to drug rehabilitative program, alcohol rehabilitative program, mental health support and things like that. So it's good for us to come out and try and apply that aid to the community.
Absolutely.
So that's the mission.
So where have you been cooking so far?
I've cooked in Croydon, I've been to Manchester,
Okay, you're all
Jamaica,
over the place.
Jamaica.
Good Lord, you're all over the place.
Yeah, I was in Bedford a few weeks ago. I've done Jaywick. I've done a few places.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a question I wasn't to ask you.
Yes.
What made you want to start this?
Oh, the cooking.
Yeah.
The voice that said "feed the homeless." That was it.
It's just simple as that.
As simple as the voice just said "feed the homeless."
Yeah, that's
amazing. On top of what I was doing, the voice said, "Why give the food to random strangers? Feed the homeless."
Yeah, yeah.
And your history of cooking. Were you a chef originally? Are you?
Well, I've always been cooking. My mum banged me in the kitchen at a very early stage. And
tell you to get out. You're a boy. Get out.
No, I had to be in there. So it was all through that grapevine there from an early stage, and it just begun from there, literally.
That's brilliant.
Wow.
And initially I was feeding people by just giving away the food for like 3 years. And that's when the voice came 2 years later and said, feed the homeless.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do need food. I walk around here sometimes and I see people go in the bin and they might find a bottle with a bit of juice and they drink it. Or they look and they see a packet and it's got something left and they eat it. I think, you know, this is supposed to be a rich country.
Yeah, they deserve more. They deserve better. You don't deserve to go in the bin and take your food from the bin. You don't deserve that. You deserve more.
I'm a radio listener. I don't bother telling you more. But you listen on the radio here. This is the fifth richest country in the world. People shouldn't be walking out, picking up food out the bin.
Never.
No, that shouldn't be happening in the fifth or fourth or whatever it is, richest country in the world at all. You know, you find people sleeping at the bus stop yesterday. I was going somewhere, there was a lady there, she had a bag, a carrier bag she was sitting on, she had a trolley by her side. I'm sure she's homeless. I went away for 2 hours and came back and she was still in the same spot. And I'm sure I saw her last week as well. You know? Shouldn't be happening.
And that's the lack of support. But
lack of support.
And this is where, unless there's a designated issue that's affecting what is going on, it's just left. The people are affected by it, we're affected by it. But if it doesn't affect the due play of what's going on a day-to-day basis, it's okay.
Not interested.
It's looked at as okay.
Yeah. And I tell you a story. I've been to Cuba a few years ago. And I did not, in the year when the towers in New York were smashed.
Yes.
I went to Cuba with some people from Manchester.
Okay.
There's Caribbean people around Moss Side.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm from Moss Side. Yeah.
There's a Caribbean club around there, and they usually put their money.
They're the West
together.
Indian Centre.
Yeah, put their money together. And 1 year I went with them to France, Belgium, and somewhere other. And then next time I went to Cuba with them. I went to Barbados, but I wasn't able to go. When we went to Cuba, I did not see one single person that looked homeless or sleeping rough, you know? And in Cuba you have, like in Jamaica, they have little, we call it bungalows, you know, low-rise houses. And it might be 2 rooms and a bathroom and a kitchen. But I never saw one single person. You know how America is standing on Cuba's neck for years and years? I never saw one homeless person. We went to a place in Cuba called Trinidad. It's very colonial, and they took us there for a day trip by coach. And when we got to Trinidad, Trinidad in Cuba. When we got there and when we were getting back on the coach, I saw one little old lady, and she came near to the coach, and it's like she was about to put her hand out, and she looked sideways and she saw a policeman, and she shut off like, you know, because, you know, they don't want all this begging culture. In Jamaica we have a lot of begging culture.
And Barbados. And Barbados.
The begging culture in Jamaica is top of the list. it gets on my nerves. I mean, I don't mind giving somebody something, but it's like if you ask one of them, can you tell me where Tesco is, and they take you there and show you Tesco.
They charge you.
They put their hand up. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, when you're coming out of the airport, they're picking your bags up
Yeah.
before
Exactly.
before they even know where you're going.
You get an deduction on arrival.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
The Cubans are such lovely people. You know, they look healthy. In Cuba, you can have 3 health checks per year for free.
Okay.
You know? Okay, so you go to a shop, and if you're only allowed 1 packet of rice, that's all you're getting.
Yes.
You can't do what you call it, backhander, and get another extra packet. If it's 1 packet of oil, 1 thing of oil, 1 packet of rice, that's all you're getting, because it's got to be shared equally.
Yes.
You have women sitting around, they have their, I don't know what they call it, but they all sit around and they sell stuff, and I think whatever they make, it's shared, you know? And it's so good. I see Cubans there who they tell me that from the age of 3 till they leave university, the education is free.
Okay.
You know, the guy who picked us up at the airport, there were 30 of us, most from Manchester, myself and my son from London. The guy who picked us up from the age of 3, he says, till he's finished his master's now. But he's working on the coach to get a little bit of extra money, you know. He picks us up at the airport, and then if we want to go around to anywhere, he arranges it and we go. But you know, from the age of 3, and when they decide to get married, they're given a house.
Okay.
Have you ever heard that before?
No.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a lot to be said for Cuba then.
Yeah, the hotel we stayed in, we had a young lady who looked after us most of the time, served drinks and this and that, you know. And when we were leaving, we did a collection for her. Tears coming out of her eyes. She said, "Oh, now we can get married."
Oh wow.
You know. And if you know, I brought like shoes that I, sandals that I bought, and things that I bought. They were new, but you know, you wear them, you don't take them back. I was putting them in the bin. The lady said, "Can I have those?" I said, "Yeah." I gave her some more. And you know, this lady, she was what do you call it when they tidy your room? What do they call it? There's a name for that.
Oh yeah, like the maid.
Chambermaid.
Chambermaid,
She was a chambermaid.
yeah.
But she had been to university, and she used to work in a chemist. Yeah? She used to work in a chemist. And she said that her mother and her husband, I think, was unwell. So she needed a bit of extra money. So instead of doing the chemist work, she's working in the hotel as chambermaid. And, you know, she gets a little tip, you know.
Can I ask you, what made you grow your locks? And can you just pull them around so people can see exactly? Yes, there you go. Look at those.
It's a very long story about growing my locks. I used to do. I don't know if you come from the hot comb and this cold stone
Yes,
era.
yeah.
You know about that? You too young to know about that.
Oh me, I'm 74.
You don't look it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Write the recipe for us.
You know what?
Mama, are you much older than him? Just out of curiosity.
I am older than him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Past 70?
I'm past 70. Yeah. Past 70.
Thank you for giving me that time of day. You look so strong
Doesn't she?
and you just stand
Vibrant,
up
and
and
she's
you're cooking and
I have to be, because I tell you, I'm a carer for 2 people.
Yeah.
My daughter had a stroke in 2011. It just came out of the blue.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My son has a mental health issue. Came 1984
Those gentlemen are with us.
when he. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yes,
1984. He had a steady relationship. He was besotted and it broke down. And he wouldn't talk about it, he kept it there. He had many friends, very popular, you know, very popular with his friends, but he kept it all there, wouldn't talk about it, and it affected him. And he wouldn't go to the doctor, ask him
Right.
99 times. He just, I'm fine. But of course he wasn't fine.
Right, yeah.
Ended up in hospital for nearly a year.
Oh,
before
wow.
it
Sorry
was
to
sorted
hear.
out, you know?
Yeah.
And so he's on medication for...
Oh, no. Actually, I had a stroke in March last year,
Okay.
and so I'm on medication as well.
Right.
So I know exactly what strokes can do.
So
and I had prostate.
Surviving a stroke.
Yeah, I've survived a stroke,
survivor.
and I've had a prostate cancer.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the ambassador for
Yeah.
a charity in Manchester called Can Survive.
Right.
So what we do, all the people that come, we've all had cancer, you know. So
Yeah.
so it's very important.
You got
So
something to
health.
share. You got something listen, you've got a story also to share with the people, and so we're going to talk about that later as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
good vibes, man.
Okay, thank you.
You've been absolutely, you've charged me up, you know.
Isn't it?
And you charged me up today.
Oh.
Yeah, because you know it's not much. We don't get the opportunity
Well, I
because
should
remember
demand a fee for charging you up, like, you know, £2,000 an hour. How about that?
It can work.
It can work, and it's priceless. That charge that you gave me is priceless.
Yeah.
It's priceless.
Yeah, I was able to help.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you've given us more hope
Yeah.
into the next generation as
Yeah.
well, sharing your journey,
Yeah.
sharing your time, your effort, and even just to speak about the single mum. Because when my mum came into this country as well, she was also a single mum, and she had to work three jobs to then pay for three kids' fare to come into the country.
Yeah.
So
Multitask.
I can relate
Yeah.
with the journey.
We had to
Yeah.
do a lot of multitasking.
Yeah, my mother was a single mum as well when she came.
Yeah.
So she worked in for auntie. She worked all over.
Yeah.
3-4 jobs to.
So big up all single mums.
Oh, for single mums, man, big them up, man.
Yes,
Seriously.
Yeah, keep things going. You had to do multitasking.
Yeah.
You know, drop the kids at the nursery and then you run off to work. You run off to pick them up.
I mean, I had to do the cooking. Like, she prepared it, but I'd have to cook it.
Yeah.
So when she came home from work,
Yeah.
she could have something to eat. And
Yeah,
when we came home from school, so that's, I mean, really quickly, this is really quick. On the 6 weeks holiday, I couldn't go out on the 6 weeks holiday.
Right.
I had to stay in,
Yeah.
look after my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And she used to take work in sewing machine work. So I had to do boxes and boxes of sewing.
Right.
Sewing so that she could get extra bit of cash
Yeah.
while she went to work.
Yeah.
So I know
And a
I
lot
know
of
the
people
pressure.
did sewing in those days, you know. I
Yeah.
know the house I was living in, there was one lady. She did sewing for mainly the Jewish people from the east.
That's right, yeah.
But she
yeah.
also had a machine indoors, so she could do some extra
Yeah,
in there
yeah.
to earn a bit of money.
Yeah,
and-
so really, sorry to cross you, really it's just a vicious circle. It's just
Yeah.
a vicious circle,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
So thank you ever so much again.
It's a
Honest,
pleasure.
honest to God. If wow, like Ringo said, I'm charged. In fact, I'm losing my voice because I'm so a bit,
Overwhelmed.
yeah. Wow,
Well, I'm pleased
everything's
to,
for a reason.
Yeah.
Everything's for a
Yeah.
reason.
And I cannot believe you came out of the tube station and walked up the steps and come and meet this gentleman who you had in mind.
To meet.
Yes.
Everything happened for a reason.
For a reason, tell you.
Everything happened for
Listen,
a reason.
blessings, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Well,
much.
you
very
have
much,
a
yeah.
good day.
You too.
And